Today's project is Gaga's Dance in the Dark mask. Now, what you'll need is some masks. These are just plastic. I got these from Michael's. They were $1.99, but you can get these at any craft store. It's just a little plastic mask. Then you're gonna need some Metal Madness chain, gold chain. This was $7.99 a roll at Michael's, but you can get it at any craft store. Probably cheaper, but you need that. Then you are gonna need findings to hold on metal, and this is just a pack of 144. You might need 1 or 2 packs depending on how many chains you're gonna put on, but this was $1.99. Then you're gonna need a pin, a large pin, not a smaller one, to make holes to hook these onto the plastic. Then last, you're going to need wire cutters to cut the chain. So something to cut the chain. Let's get started by opening up the package of findings, and be careful when you open it so they don't go everywhere. And once you have them open, then plan out where you want the chains, and then it'll be easier to cut the chains before we add everything else, so do that. Okay, now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put 4 or 5 holes in this. So you're gonna take the pin and you're going to poke a hole by the eyepiece. See, so we have a hole there, and then go straight up and make another hole. And just keep making the holes where you're gonna put the chain, and do that throughout the whole mask. So as you can see, I added the holes, and you can always add more, but now we're gonna take the findings and cut the chain and attach the findings to the chain and put it on the mask, and we'll see what it looks like. And you can always add holes. The bottom holes, you want them closer to the edge, but not too to the edge on anything, because it might rip. Okay, so now I finished putting all the chains on, but I think that the top is too plain, so I'm just going to string a little more. I'm not going to string it down, I'm going to string it across, like a loop type thing. But you don't have to do the top if you don't want to, but if you do, then you gotta get your pin out again and make the holes you want, and then once you did that, then you're done. So all I did is added a thing on top. When it hangs on your face, it'll hang down, and it'll be really cool. And make sure you tighten all the rings, and make sure that nothing will come off. And here is the finished mask. It's really cool, and it didn't take that long, and was really quite inexpensive. So there you go, the Lady Gaga, the Fame Monster Dance in the Dark mask. And there you go.